Hi everyone, and we have Pokemon today. We also have Pokemon sometime probably later in the week with Koro, eventually getting our Rockruff stuff, and probably the starter evolutions as well. But the trailer dropped in man, it's a unique trailer. It showed off a lot of stuff. And let's start with the new Pokemon. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say right now, I redid the count. I'm probably off a little bit just because I'm speculating on some evolutions. But right now, our count is roughly at about 61 guaranteed Pokemon, give or take, with an extra 11 in counting the Alola form. So we stand at about 72 right now. Now, the first one I'm going to go over is actually one that wasn't revealed in this trailer, as far as I can tell. It was revealed in a different one, and someone captured a screenshot, and it's this Pokemon right here. Now, as you can tell, that is not Cutiefly, but it looks very much like Cutiefly. That is more than likely Cutiefly's evolution. A bug fairy type looks much more like a fairy than it does anything else. But, yeah, just figured I'd touch on that one real quick before going to the actual spoiled ones. And for the actual spoil, we have two new Pokemon to go over. One is more than likely the pseudo-legendary of the group, because they even say that, of this game, it's a dragon type, and its name is Jangmo-o. And they say it can be located in canyons, which illustrates the point to me that it's more than likely found on the final island, the fourth island. And there he is, and I actually like his design for a first stage dragon. You can tell right off the bat this guy is a first stage dragon type. He's got evolutions to him, at least one, probably two. He is more than likely going to be our pseudo-legendary. The question is, does he stay a dragon type, or does he change his type? Given his color scheme and everything like that, I'm going to say that he's either going to be like a dragon steel or a dragon electric type, because we have a dragon fire type, which is called back to Reshiram. So why not give us an actual dragon electric type, which would be a callback to Zekrom? But they say that they are proud warriors pride, but they remain humble, valiant Pokemon, all that. So good for it. Pretty much, it's a cool looking Pokemon, standard Pokemon. We'll have to wait and see. But this this next one is the interesting one. Now, when I first saw this, I thought they were saying this is a new type. I'm like, what? Type null, which means nothing. I even say that it means nothing. But that's not the case. Type Null is the actual name of the Pokemon, which it's a Chimera. There's no other way to put it. We have our Chimera Pokemon, everyone. It's got like a fish tail, bird legs, dog back feet, a helmet with an axe on it. Helmet's apparently really heavy. I also don't know for certain if these are actual parts of Pokemon. That's the thing. I mean, if I went through all the Pokemon ever made, I would probably end up finding some things that would look similar to these, but I can't guarantee that they're exactly the parts, because they might have been like repurposed, recolored, things along those lines. But what they said is that the shape of its front and hind legs are clearly different. The reason is that the Type Null is constructed to synthesize the strengths of various Pokemon, enabling it to adapt to any situation. The mask fitted to Type Null's head is a piece of equipment designed to control its latent powers. It's extremely heavy. It also serves to hinder its agility. To complete a certain mission, there was need of a Pokemon powerful enough to rival those Pokemon often spoke of in mythology, which says to me that this is not a... I don't think this is something you can catch in a while. This is more than likely going to be a gift Pokemon, as it is also the we got a new Team Skull member. He's a Team Skull. What was his name? He's an enforcer, more or less. I can't recall his name. I can just find his name. Hold on, because I'm trying to go off my phone, but at the same time I could just have the thing up right now. So let's see. While we're doing that, I'm going to go straight to Alola forms. There we go. Because we have our Alolan Raticate, who's adorably fat. Our Alolan Raticate is adorably fat. So where is he? There he is. Enforcer Gladion. That's his name. And he has a type Null for his partner Pokemon. And they even call it the mysterious Pokemon type Null. And then, let's see, where are we? The Aether Foundation. Just getting things. 20 characters. Nope. Jim, where's the Aether Foundation, Jim? And then okay. Apparently they have not made a page for the Aether Foundation yet, so I'll get to that when I get to it. But first off, Chubby Cheek Raticate, adorable. In a weird badass sort of way, actually. He's adorable in a weird kind of chunky. You know what? He reminds me of Yajirobe a little bit from and man, that doesn't. Man, those teeth really just kind of blend into his mouth. You can't really see those teeth, but in focus. There we go. Yeah, but he doesn't he kind of give off a Yajirobe vibe. Oh my god. But no, we have a new group also called the Aether Foundation, which are essentially like Pokemon activists. They help save injured, forgotten, and wanted Pokemon, and that's what the artificial island actually is. It's not the league, whatever the league would be in this region. It is the Aether Foundation. Of course, the problem with that is Aether is like a weird form of energy. I mean, they talk about it in like Magic and stuff like that. They talk about it in D&D. It's like this living life stream, life force of energy. And apparently Soleo and Lunala have a big part to play with that. But apparently, whatever they're doing to Aether is causing the emergence of things called Ultra Beasts. These are a completely new concept in Pokemon, because these, as far as we know, are not Pokemon. The true nature of Ultra Beasts are not known yet, but they possess powers that could pose a threat to humans and Pokemon. We have only one Ultra Beast now, but with Ultra Beast, we can only assume there will be more. The first one we have is UBO1. This beast is revealed, blah, blah. This device is composed of a glass-like substance, even though it looks like a jellyfish. However, it's constantly changing shape, never settling on one. The evidence of something like survival instincts can be observed in UBO1. In UBO1, no one knows whether it has a will of its own or any emotions. It's said that for some reason its moves resemble that of a young girl, and there is UBO1. And on that note, well, I gotta bring up the theory that I just heard someone say recently, that the connections to Lily are the appearance of Lily is very similar. The hat, the dress, the overall the overall shape. Lily has a secret. Now, I believe that secret, honestly, is she has a Zygarde core in her pouch or her bag. But that being said, yeah, it's hard to ignore the fact that it does look a lot like her. And I don't have any more images to really go over. Again, I can't do this off like on my computer where we can just go over images and watch the trailer and stuff like that. I wish I could. Sorry. But I'll still do the best I can to go over the best I can. But speaking of Zygarde, it's now revealed with some returning characters from Black and White, Dexo, and I can't remember the other one, that one of the missions in the Alola region is to collect Zygarde cards. You're given a Zygarde cube to collect Zygarde cells to eventually bring Zygarde together. I'm certain Lily will come into play with that. Type Null is, by the way, a normal type. But the Aether Foundation, there's like 4 main characters for the Aether Foundation. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, the Japanese... Yeah, Aether Foundation, which is led by Lusamine, who runs the Aether Paradise. Aether's branch chief is Fabia and Wiki. They will face against Team Skull, who are also having a force named Glad. Yep. The thing about it is that her name is Lazamine. She looks very much like Lily, so I'm wondering if possibly she could be her parent or have some tie. There's got to be some ties, and I don't know if the Aether Foundation's 100% good. I don't think anyone would say they're 100% good because it's too obvious. But a few other things to know on. There is a 12-hour difference, and no matter when you start your game, there is a 12-hour difference between Moon and Sun. So if you both start your games at noon, like 12 noon on any day, in the afternoon, 12 noon, you will actually be at midnight in Moon, whereas you'll stay at noon in Sun. So that's a very interesting concept in my mind. Very fast. Granted, it means I'm going to be playing a lot of night games, but whatever. I'm gonna be playing into the wee hours of the morning, so I can get a couple daytime things. Because there's Pokemon that can honestly only be caught during the night and the day. There's also the things we know that are game exclusive right now for Pokemon. We know certain events will play differently. For instance, in Moon, Gumshoes is the totem Pokemon for that trial that we see, but Alolan Raticate is the totem Pokemon for the Moon version in that scenario. So things will change, but some of them probably won't. Like Arantis is still probably the totem Pokemon in that specific region or area. Also, we now know that Misdreavus and Drifloon are. Drifloon is for Sun. The Sun exclusive. Misdreavus is for Moon, which cool. I like Misdreavus a little better. Then we also had, there was the Japanese trailer as well, which again, just watch the Japanese trailer. I'll see if I can put a link for it in the description. But we actually got to see a lot more game shots, like location shots. We saw the peak of the giant ice mountain, because you could see the clouds and the mountain peak and the little observatory on top. We saw the dock town on the 4th island where the canyons are and where you're going to meet the legendary eventually. And they showed that, and that picture doesn't do it justice on the map. It's a gorgeous map, but it doesn't do it justice. They show that it is clearly a town. There's plenty of buildings. There's like a submarine ship, like a Magikarp. I wonder if it's not Team Rocket. So yeah, we see the town on the 2nd island where that big like stage is. We see that like a party or something going on there. And the last one we really saw was, we did see the one with the giant gold tower, but we also saw the town. It's technically the 2nd island, but it's almost cut off into a secondary island. So where the lighthouse is, we actually see where that town is. It's got a nice Japanese feel to it. Very cool. And was there anything else that I wanted to cover? No. Almost forgot. They're pretty much you can play Pokemon Snap in certain areas with your Rotom Dex. You can play Pokemon Snap. They gave us a Pokemon Snap feature. You can take pictures of Pokemon, get points, get rewards for that. It's cool. I just wish I just kind of would have rather gotten another Pokemon Snap instead, though. We got the game systems for it. You got the NX coming out. You got these Wii things. You could have done it, given us a Pokemon Snap sequel, no problem. You could, or a remake and sequel. You could have remade the first part completely onto the new system, and then each island is a new generation. So you could have had by the time this came out 7, but like say when X and Y came out, you could have had 7 different islands or 6 different islands, and you still could have branched over other Pokemon from different generations onto those islands. I think that could have worked out full, but regardless. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's my thoughts on this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I'll be back in a little bit with Magic for today. And ideas are who would win. Put those down. Tomorrow's who will be a Pokemon-based who would win. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.